Ndiwo can never accept second-class role in Nigeria, Abaribe declares. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Senate Minority Leader and Senator representing Abia Central, Senator Eyinaya Abaribe, has declared that under no circumstance would the Igbo race be subjected to second-class citizens in Nigeria, where they have equal stakes with other major tribes. Well, concerning the Southeastern presidency, sincerely, on this matter, I do not know what to say. Because, number one, if you look at it very well, these people are not, the whole of the Southeast region will tell you they're not interested. And I'm going to say this. There is a kind of unrest that is going on in some states, in particular, calling, there's a kind of insecurity and insurgency going, and calling for election in those places without, making sure that this particular state they get back their serenity and once peaceful nature. I think it is not supposed to be. Sincerely, it is not. It is not supposed to be at all. And yet, I'm still saying, even the so-called Igbo presidency that they are clamoring for, the politicians are clamoring for. If you go and ask the people now, the Southeast people, if you ask them about, I think they should first of all find out if the people will even come out to vote for them. Yes, will come out to vote for them because from what I've been gathered, or from what we can clearly see, a very good number of them is actually clamoring for the sovereign state of Biafra. Yes. Some, as in, they so want it, and I will say this, not because they're stubborn or not because even if they're giving that, but because, for instance, let me use this scenario. If for any reason the indigenous people of Biafra, maybe, the presidency went to the Southeast and the Southeast got the presidency, and the presidency started doing some things to ensure that there's equity in all the land. And at the end of the day, that Southeastern president actually leaves office, let's say after 8 years, and at the end of the day, someone comes in. Do you know that the person might come and undo everything that the Southeastern presidency has done? Maybe, for instance, he did some things, he promised them, oh, this and this and this will happen, and this will happen. At the end of the day, this and this will happen. And actually, he did not get to finish, or maybe he finished. Do you know that there is every possibility that the next person coming in is also going to come and halt some things he has been doing or is actually doing? That is just it. That is it. Sincerely, that is it. So what these people want, instead of us having someone who will come and within a few years, he says he'll do these things, and of course, in this does them. What they want is someone who will actually make it permanent for them. The government should, come together, negotiate with these people, not just these people, all the 6 geopolitical zones, find out what the problem is, and at the end of the day, it is going to last better. Because this one, whether somebody comes in as president, whether somebody from the west, from the north, from the south, from the east, wherever, the person comes out as president, he or she, the rules are still rules. Things are still going to remain to remain like that. That is just the truth. So the Biafran people will be like, no, let's have the equity, let's have justice, let us fairness. Let us not look at what, sincerely, it will just look as if, it is actually wasted effort. But if those people come together and they are giving, let's say, the equity, whatever they ask for, it was given to them, and of course there is equity in the land, I don't think there will be problems. Okay, the news in detail, please stay with us. Senator Abaribe had made the declaration after he was conferred with the chieftaincy title of Miriama Nasoro Ohawan, the good of flowing river, by Amuzu Ubakala Autonomous Community in Umuahia South Local Government Area of a state. The former deputy governor, who has since declared his ambition to succeed Governor Okweze Ikpeazu in 2023, said his vocality at the Red Chamber was born out of his conviction that Igbo are no longer strangers but major stakeholders in the Nigerian project. He averted that any attempt to relegate the race to the background or make them play second fiddle would amount of effort in futility. Senator Abaribe insisted that Igbo must be accorded their honor, rights, and privileges as equal stakeholders in Nigeria. More so considering their numerous contributions and sacrifices towards the development and sustenance of a country, he promised to continue to defend the cause of the Igbo race and irrespective of political risk. He promised to continue to defend the cause of the Igbo race irrespective of the political risk. When a man was needed to surety as son, I came out to prove that we no longer second-class citizens, Abaribe declared amidst thunderous ovations from a mammoth crowd. Earlier in a remark, the traditional ruler of the Amuzu Ubakala, His Royal Majesty Eze Chukwuemeka Iruke, said the honor was in recognition of Senator Abaribe's outspokenness at the Senate and for attracting a road project to the community, which is outside his senatorial district. Without you, Igbo would have been voiceless at the Senate this dispensation, the 78-year monarch declared. Eze Iruke said it was yet to believe that the night marriage road linking Obinubi with Mwediala, which has been the puzzle since 78 years of surgeon, could be built and asphalted. Earlier in an address, the President General of the community, Elder Rex Uwakwe, extolled the heroic efforts of Abaribe at the Senate and also applauded the patriotic efforts of one of their illustrious sons, Honorable Nwokoma Okori, who attracted Abaribe to the community. Senator Abaribe, who had also inspected a mini solar grid he had treated at Abia State Teaching Hospital, Aba, and Uzo Akoli Methodist Hospital in Bende local government area, Abia North, said he was a senator not just for Abia South but for the entire state and indeed in the Igbo. Well. I will say something. We are yet to find out if what he's doing for himself or actually he's doing them because he's politically motivated. Okay, on this note, you have come to the end of the video. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. And until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.